welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the last video that I did. I know that it might have been a little bit boring, but knowing about good tools is a good thing. So, and that's the reason why I do these videos. You know, I like to share my knowledge and hopefully, you know, help you guys to be better cooks. You know, and also the other thing is, you know, I'm kind of re-educating myself and, you know, a little bit of a refresher course, which is always good. So today is going to be the second part of my go-to videos, and I'm going to be talking about my favorite pots, pans, and cookware. So let's get started. So the first pan that I want to talk about is a saute pan, okay? And in French, they call this a sauteuse. Sauteuse, okay? And they call it that because of its wide cooking surface and curved sides, okay? I'm moving a little closer so you can see. All right? So, sauteing is a high heat, dry cooking method, okay? And very important to keep in mind when you are sauteing is to always have a hot pan, okay? Especially if you are searing something, you want to make sure your pan is hot so the food doesn't stick, okay? Because if it sticks, then you have a big giant mess, okay? So the next pan that I want to talk about is a sautoir, or a frying pan, okay? And it's called a sautoir because of its high sides and deep cooking surface, okay? These are great for pan frying or for one pot meals, okay? I use this to make a really nice chicken and rice dish. And it's really nice to just throw this in here, throw everything in here, and put it in the oven, and, you know, cook everything in one pan. And who doesn't like one dish when you're making dinner, you know? Especially if you have a large family. It's a good thing. The next thing that I want to talk about is my cast iron pans. Okay, so I have a regular cast iron pan here. And I also have a cast iron grill pan, okay? Now, I treat these both the same when I go and season them, okay? When you go, I'm going to leave the instructions for seasoning cast iron pans in the description box below this video. So, when you start out seasoning your pans, what you want to do is you want to wash your pans really well, hot soapy water, and either a metal scrubby or a soft sponge, okay? These things are really susceptible to rust, so so you want to get that off, okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to dry it really well with a paper towel, and then you're going to put it on your stove. You're going to get the pan hot, and actually almost till it's like kind of smoking a little bit. And what you're going to ensure by doing all that is you're going to make sure that all water is evaporated from the pan, okay? Leaving it very, very dry. Then what you're going to do is you're going to rub oil all over the pan. The bottom, the sides, handle, and on the bottom, the underneath of the pan, okay? And what you're going to do after that is you're going to bake it in the oven at 450 degrees to 500 degrees. And what that's going to do is that's going to help that oil that you put on there to kind of set up. And what you're going to achieve is a non-stick glossy surface, okay? So after you've baked it for an hour, you're going to then rub a little bit more oil, say about 2 tablespoons, and you're going to rub it again on the bottom of the pan, the sides, the underneath, and the handle, and that's going to finish up that glossy, non-stick finish that you want. And then you'll be good to go for a while, you know? And every time I use this, and I've actually been using this pan a lot over the summer, every time I wash it really well and then dry it, and then I'll spread oil on it again, and it's good to go then. And when you properly treat your saute pans, they will last forever. Okay? It's a good thing to know. The next piece of equipment that I want to talk about is my handheld KitchenAid mixer. I got this for a gift at my bridal shower, but it's fantastic for small jobs like brownies or a cake, or if you're gonna whip up, you know, a small amount of frosting for some cupcakes. Small jobs is great, you know, and anytime, you know, you don't want to break out your big KitchenAid if you have one. This came with a paddle attachment, and also you can also buy a whisk attachment for this as well. It's 5 speeds, so it's got some power to it, you know, but it's great, and it's really handy to have, easy to clean. The next thing that I want to talk about is, this is the bowl to my food processor, okay? I believe the food processor is a Cuisinart, but this came with a shredder attachment and a slicer attachment. It also came with you put it in the top over the blade, and it's a plastic thing, and it kind of scrapes the sides of the bowl as you're mixing. I don't actually find that it works that well, so I don't tend to use it very often. And then also this is actually what turns it. It's okay. It's okay. However, this machine as a whole is great. I like to use it when I want to make pie crust, or you can crush up graham crackers in here for graham cracker crust for, say, a cheesecake. And then, you know, the grater, or not the grater attachment, but the shredder attachment is great for this, because say you want to make a batch of coleslaw, you know, you would cut your cabbage to fit through the funnel here, and then you would just use the insert and just push it down, you know, and then it's done in 30 seconds, you know. And I like this also because it's small, and it doesn't take up a lot of room on my counter, and then also where I store it. So it's compact, dishwasher safe. Although I don't like to run this through the dishwasher because my dishwasher is not very great, so I tend to hand wash it. The next 2 things that I want to talk about are my sheet pans. So sheet pans come in 3 different sizes. So this is a 1/4 sheet pan. This is a 1/2 sheet pan. And then they also have full-size sheet pans, okay? Now, unless you have, you know, a larger oven at home, I feel like most home ovens aren't going to fit a restaurant, you know, full-size sheet pan. So, the 1/2 sheet pans are great. And also, you can actually buy a metal insert. It's got high sides, and it fits right in here. And you can then use your sheet pan and make like a sheet cake. So very versatile tool to use. You know, I when I make cupcakes, I put my cupcake pans on here, and then that way it's easier to take out of the oven. You know, you roast vegetables on here, anything. You know, you can use it as like a cooling vessel. If you make a big batch of rice, you know, just spread it out, and that way, you know, the steam has, you know, more room to escape from. So these are great. The last thing that I want to talk about is my electric griddle. Okay, this thing is fantastic. I bought this at Walmart for like 18 bucks. Best $18 I ever spent. Okay, this thing is really great. I not only do I use it for cooking bacon and pancakes and French toast, but it's also really nice to make quesadillas on. Because you can fit like 3 on at a time, and they brown really evenly, and they're great for, you know, this is great for a multitude of things. It's a really nice multi-tasker, you know, so this is a good thing to have. All right, guys. Well, that's kind of it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope, you know, that it was informative. You know, like I said, that, you know, that's the whole point of, you know, doing these videos, is to share my knowledge and, you know, help you guys, gain a little bit of knowledge. If you guys ever have any suggestions for videos, feel free to put them in the comment section, below this video. And, I'll, you know, take a look at what you guys want to see, and hopefully I can try and do some of those videos for you guys. In the future, you know, I will be doing how-to videos, and I'll be doing those while I make dinner, just because that's just the easiest way for me. Alright, well, I will list all these products down below in the description box, and where you guys can find them. You guys can find these at any major cooking store, be it a local restaurant supply store, or Williams Sonoma, or I think Bed Bath & Beyond sells cookware, or even Target or Walmart. Yeah, you know, or on Amazon, if I didn't say Amazon. But yeah, anywhere, you know, any major store that sells cookware, you know, you can find this stuff. A lot of this stuff, like my pans, the saute pan and the frying pan, were part of Emeral Lagasse's cookware set that I received as a gift. I like Emeral, and I like his products that he puts out. I actually have another one of his saute pans that has a, it's a little bit bigger than this, and it has like a copper ring on the bottom of it. It's a really nice pan. It heats up really well, and it cooks everything really evenly. So yeah. Alright, guys. Well, make sure you do all those fancy YouTube things. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified anytime I do a new video. Next week, will be part 3 of my go-to series, and I'll be talking about all my favorite recipes. So look forward to that next week. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next Monday. Bye-bye.